We once again have our principal animator here, Dia Hadley. He's going to be showing you guys a behind-the-scenes look at indie game development, animation specifically, and we're gonna just hang out with him while he works on some of his day-to-day stuff that he does. So what are we working on today, Dia?
Going to import some animations, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
We're not
This is
gonna throw
beautiful
anybody
artwork.
under the bus this time.
No, no, no. This is beautiful artwork done by our art department, led by our, I don't know how to describe this man. Eventually, you guys will meet him and you'll see why it's very hard to describe this man. But he is a very talented individual who's leading the art team to victory. He got crazy ideas, and our talented team of artists bring them to life. I don't have the concepts, like I said, I think I said it before, but don't have the concepts, but it pretty much looked like this. And our modeler Jonathan, concept artist Paul, they all just make stuff good so that I don't have to do much work at all. Pretty well. But this is one of the propellant weapons. Right now, so everybody, not like for the individuals that really want to go dive into a little bit deep about this stuff, I'll explain that stuff. But some of you, if you don't, this might sound like a much gibberish or nerd talk, but this is completely what we love to do. So one of the things that Kester's done throughout the whole course of this, when he's giving concept art to our concept artists to sort of to draw and stuff, and then our modeler, he's always trying to keep things in perspective of like weapons where the hand grips and stuff are at, the different joints and pivot points could be at. So for this individual guy, hopefully when he shoots out whatever, I want to have an animation where his head just sort of wobbles around and it's like splurs. Not necessarily the actual spigot that comes out, but this right here. And then our awesome effect artist. This would probably cause more work for our effects artist, but he's just that good. So that's what happens when you get good. You do
We
the
get
the
the tough
people do the
stuff.
easiest. Yeah, like I do the easy stuff, and then they do the hard stuff. Ooh, look at that! Forgot it too.
Ooh,
Shame on
I
me. I throw
love
myself
this.
under the bus.
By the way, we have our art team in here. I absolutely love this unhinged mascot face, and the fact that you gave it like icicle teeth is just incredible. I don't know if that was a Scott or Paul, but or an amalgamation of the two of you guys, but chef's kiss. I love it.
So the reason I'm showing you these little things is this is the base of the bones of the character or the weapon. And just like in a lot of studios do this, it's nothing new, nothing fancy, but we're basically sharing the rig with multiple other weapons. The animations may be the same, but the rigs will be, or the animations will be different. The rigs will be the same. So that same controller that controls the head of that last weapon also controls the spinning of this one.
Ooh,
Oops. So when this
broke
one
it.
fires, this one rotates that way, and then these two rotate the other way. So it just gives it an interesting vibe, and then the rest of them just look cool. Not all of them have spinning parts or anything, but just enough to mix it up so that, you know, it looks like we did a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. It really didn't. Yeah, so this one does the spins. I have no clue what this one does. This one does nothing, which is good for me, but it looks cool. There was an update that the artist recently done, which was changing like the base of the weapon, because I think before there were all of them were pretty similar, and our art director was like, let's change it up a little bit, and then they changed a whole bunch of stuff. And I just went in and they went in and did some things, and I went in doing some things. But for the most part, they are all sharing the same rig. In case you like, eventually you'll see all these in game, play them and stuff. And these all have backpacks. They're not in this file. They're in the other file. That's the only thing I have to do to get those up and running.
So, does anybody in chat have any questions for Dia when it comes to game development, animation, anything else? Too. You guys are more than welcome to ask questions during this entire stream. Let's see. Zenduck has a question. How often do design changes come from initial art style to something that needs to work functionally for gameplay? That sounds like a pretty often thing.
I mean, daily. sometimes, weekly, just and it could be hourly. It comes pretty often. The thing about game development that's different than a lot of other individual places is just like you don't actually know what's good until it's actually good or until it actually releases and people say it's good. So they're constantly they're kind of trying to prove something that they themselves don't even know it's going to be good. So the changes they'll just come and you just got to roll with a lot of it, most of it. And it's not that it's because every game studio is the same. Every game studio is the same. That is everything is chaos until it's not. And if anybody says anything different,
They're a
I don't know.
liar.
Yeah,
They are
so whatever.
lying.
Games are good like at the moment that they're good. That sounds really stupid to say, but it's like you know what the end product looks like and what it could feel like, but you don't know if it's completed, if it's good until it is. It's so stupid to say, but yeah, that's why things take so long. It doesn't take long because art needs to do this or code needs to do that. It just takes long because it's like, hey, we got a thing. Yeah, is it fun? I don't know. It's fun for that guy, but not for me.
Yeah.
It's not fun for enough of us to be like, dang, this thing is actually fun. So I don't want to
And
go
that's
into
why
a
we do
yeah.
so many playtests. Like right now, we do playtests twice a week, minus this Friday because our office is closed. But we do playtests every Wednesday and Friday. So if you guys are in our Discord right now too, or if you're watching in our Twitch chat and you guys haven't signed up already to playtest, make sure you do that. I'll post the link in the chat here. But we do them twice a week and we give all of your feedback directly to the developers. A lot of times, like some of them will pop in during the playtest too and watch you guys play for a little bit. And they can hear directly from you, like your thoughts and your feelings as you're playing the game. Because we've put so many hundreds of hours into it already, just making the game ourselves. And we don't want to get into that tunnel vision of like, when you've played a game so many times, you have your specific play style. You need to have a variety of different hands like touching it and experiencing it so they have their different play styles that are incorporated too. And you can make sure that it's not just fun for you, but for everybody else who's like coming from so many different, play styles, walks of life, all that stuff. Obizer, that's Clay, wants to know what's been the most favorite gun you have animated so far, and can you show us? The most fun gun. We have so many guns in our game.
But this is right here, the nail gun. Uh, it just when it first came out. Yeah, when it first came out by our studio, and I didn't know that it ever existed. I thought it visually looked awesome, so I used it, and I think they prepped it pretty good, so it worked pretty well just to get it across because this was like the prototype for the whole nail gun family, which was basically all this mess right here. And but yeah, that was the jumping point, was that weapon, and that was my favorite, still is. But I do like a lot of the recent stuff that art team did a revamp of all the weapons, and they tweaked some out. And now, like, I haven't used it yet, but I like the ones that have this kind of, like, most of my weapon stuff is just, I hate to say it, but it's visual, all about visual. But most of the weapons that have this little guy sticking out the back is the ones I like the most. But there's pistols that have the same kind of grip right in here. This one right here, you can't see it in here, but it has a bunch of wasps or bees or ants or something inside of it, and you shoot. Oh wait, this is the wasp. Is it still the waspinator or the insector? I guess it has a bunch of insects, and you can choose them and just shoot out and stuff. But
That's
I'm not sure how
awesome.
fleshed out that. Yeah, I'm not sure how fleshed out it got yet. If you don't know what this is right here, you're probably too. Well, I mean, they did come back out eventually.
Wait, King, do you know what that is? This is the test.
All right.
He's our resident youngling. Night vision.
I mean, for the weapon itself, sure, but like, there's this item that's on the goggles that's sort of tied to it. Is this guy right here? I don't have the textures or anything, so it's normally red and it has like little pictures on this rolling slide here.
Yeah. Ben posted a GIF of it into the chat. They're called a viewfinder. Yeah. There's usually little pictures in it, and it rotates in front of the little lenses.
They're still fascinating. I don't know why, but they are still fascinating.
They are.
Yes, Paul's game development. Here I'm doing a trash can. This is
Yeah.
something that Paul himself concepted. Kester had like the rough, and then Paul came in and did the final, and then Jonathan came in, modeled it.
Yeah.
Bam,
We
there
have
you
so
have it.
many Ruckus members in the chat right now. Which, by the way, if any Ruckus Studio members want to jump up on the voice stage or anything like that, just let us know.
Oh, I should call some up, huh? I should be like, all right, today we're gonna bring up blah blah blah, and I can interview him on the
Put them in
spot.
the hot seat.
Okay, just like I do my students, I'll ask for volunteers first, and then if I don't get any volunteers, I will start calling people up to the stage. So, would there be any volunteers that would like to come up to the stage to be interviewed by yours truly? Oh, okay, okay. Of course, I knew
Yeah,
he
do
was
that.
going to be like, dude, yes, bring me on. Okay, okay, Joshua.
Yes. All right, I want to invite to speak.
Let's see if his audio is working.
It'd be really funny if it wasn't.
Yes.
I actually
Where
really
is
hate
that?
that. I hate it when I have audio troubles and everybody's like, "Oh, the audio guy's having trouble." Like, yeah, everybody has problems. Life isn't easy, okay?
That's
Yeah,
like
but
literally
your
us
audio.
with, the streaming issues. The community people couldn't get a stream working.
So talk about your setup you got behind you. I hear you like race cars,
Oh yeah, I like cartoon racing. That's my cartoon racing setup.
cartoon racing.
I use that to do league racing and iRacing, and also like all of their official racing. And I'm
Like
currently
NASCAR?
building a race car to race in the 24 Hours of Lemons in December at Sonoma Raceway.
Oh,
No, I
nice.
don't. No, man, come on. I don't want to race F1, King. Too much.
That's
So you just
great. Let's see. Yari says, I have a physical disability that requires full-time caregiving and a highly flexible remote work setup. Do you think indie studios are generally a better fit for someone in my situation, or does it really depend on the team? Also, do you know anyone working in game development, especially animation or art, in a similar situation? I've been trying to find people with significant physical disabilities in development roles, but most of the people I've come across work in accessibility. Okay, that is a very long question. Do you guys need me to summarize that at all?
no,
No.
I could sort of see it. It's because I don't know anybody personally, but since COVID, I've been working remotely the whole time. And it's really going to depend whether it's indie or AAA or whatever the studio itself. To be honest, most studios are they're very flexible when it comes to that. Because like I said, if your work is good, if you are a good individual that people like to work with, they'll give you all the access you need as far as like you need to work from home, all those things. Because that like for the most part, most studios don't want to be that studio that's like, we're not gonna hire this guy because he can't come in the studio and walk up 50 flights of stairs. You know, so
Yeah,
but
I've
personally, I
noticed
don't know
personally
anybody.
too. Yeah, I've noticed that the industry itself has been so accommodating to everybody. Like I think it's a very welcoming and yeah, like I said, accommodating industry. So I think remote work for you probably would be like ideal for it, but really it comes down to the studio. You never know. You might actually find a in-person office studio that is willing to put in those accommodations too.
Yeah, I
You'd be
mean,
surprised the lengths
that's
that
what
studios will go.
I would say about the, working remotely in that sort of situation, is probably what you would want to look for, because if you are in a situation where you have caregiving, and that is a hard thing to get set up and maintain, and for a lot of game jobs you have to move wherever in the country that job is still today, even though we shouldn't have to. And so I would, you would want to I would say keep your eye on indie studios, because I think that's where remote work is really taking hold more heavily than in sort of the AAA space.
Okay, guys. Well, we've got about 5 minutes left in our stream here today. Thank you for being patient with our tech issues we had earlier. Let's go ahead and do one last hat giveaway for the day, and then let's catch up with what Tia's working on here too.
So this right here, I'm not working on it, but this is one of the things. This is one of the shows, the trash can. just sort of like I said, building a bunch of stuff out of stuff. To make a thing, you got a wrench here, propane tank. Wait, I don't know. Do you guys even know? This is old, but it's a metal trash can. Back in the day, they used to have metal trash cans, and that's a
I
tire.
think we still have metal trash cans to this day.
Like the ones like that, like I guess so. I'm an idiot. I got one in the backyard for the dogs. Yeah, but it doesn't look like this one. I got other stories, but those are horrible stories about trash cans and why they banned a certain kind of trash can rack at the military base I used to live because I jumped on it after jumping fences and then landed on it this close to being a girl, and it was pretty bad because I still had the scars like on the side of my thighs, like a big like an X, because it was
Oh
like
my
a
God.
metal, yeah, it impaled me and I was like stuck on it, and I was like, this is terrible. And I was like a
Oh,
real little kid, so
oh. That's like, when there's just certain rules and regulations that are in place that you're like, somebody is the reason behind this.
yeah, I'm pretty sure because when I got
It's
back
you.
a few weeks later, like they removed all of them, like they were just gone. And I was like, huh, I wonder if it's because of him, because it was pretty, and it
I
was
wonder
like a
if it's
military
because of
base,
the
so
hole in
everybody,
my leg.
yeah. So I was like, oh,
All
oh
right,
man.
guys. Well, it is officially 6 o'clock. This is as long as I promised Dia that I would steal him from his work today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to do more of these again next month. We have Scott, who is going to be walking us through some art that we have here at the Holdout. So come equipped with your questions for him as well. And in the meantime, we have another playtest tomorrow. Check your emails to see if you got an invite for that. And then we'll be resuming our Wednesday, Fridays playtest the week after that for the rest of July. So lots of fun things going on here at Ruckus. And we still have to schedule that watch party for the Goonies at some point in time too. So, well, we got to find a good day for that. All right. Well, Dia, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time this month, and we'll have you back again for some more future streams. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great rest of your day and everybody else as well.
All right, my pleasure. It's great letting everybody see what I do.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dia. All right,
All right.
everybody, have a good rest of your week. We'll see you in Discord.